actually both a cabinet maker and a designer with a passion for wood. So when a guy came with this kind of Cuba mahogany trunk, 2 meters long and 1 foot by 1 foot, I was really passionate about it, and I was really interested to buy it from him. But I didn't know what to use it for. So there actually went many years before I got the good idea for how to use this, because it's really, really a valuable piece of Cuban mahogany. Cuban mahogany have been banned for export from Cuba from 1940, so it was impossible to get a Cuba trunk like this. And now it is in my office. And what could I do about it? The really extraordinary thing was it was quite old. Probably it had been planted in the 1700s, growing for 125 years, and then being stored in Denmark for maybe 150 years, and ended up in my office here in Grenaa. It's fantastic. Nobody have dared to cut in this wood for 150 years maybe, and now I have the opportunity. And what should I do? To get an idea how to use this valuable piece of Cuba mahogany was really a challenge. Imagine, maybe 5 cabinet makers have stored it for a lifetime. Now I have it in my hands. What should I do? It would be a pity to just cut it into planks and make a chair of it. We have to use it, use the story of the trunk, and the story is in the X-cut. Because the X-cut is actually, people on Cuba have done that in the early 1800s, before they could use a wheelie saw. But the key was actually this cabinet makers autumn exhibition with a theme of rethink, reuse, reduce. The X-cutting is actually a window into the past, because it's the whole history in the X-cut is the history of this trunk. For storing the Cuba Cuts slices, I have made 1 box for each slices. So it's a pine box, which actually is a raw outside and smooth on the slices as the Cuba Cuts. The name is sprayed on the front, Cuba Cuts, the number and pieces of all in this series of this project for the Cuba Cuts, 24 pieces in total. Back in the workshop with all the Cuba Cuts in this circle. It had been on exhibitions during the year, and now we want to recreate the lock as it saw when we started thinking about how to do this project. The whole idea with the Cuba Cuts was to keep the X-cutting from the surface and then do something inside. When you open up the lock, you can actually see that it have a positive and negative shape of the carving we have done inside, so it fits together, so it's kept from sliding away. My hope is that all the Cuba Cuts can stay together, so you have the idea about this stacking the whole lock. It's a big piece of work, because we normally do mass production design ideas. This is one-off, so it's one of my heart pieces actually.